and not walls. We must build network and not walls. Because why? Many of us are literally, when these Gen Zs, they come around our space, and this part for me is really painful. Why? Because when they come around our space, we want them to go through the same pain that we have gone through, so that, in quote, for that, I don't know where you all develop that stuff, so that they understand the value of what they are getting. No, no, that will not work. That works in my time. It doesn't work in their time. Just because they have to go through the pain, you think that the pain is what will make them to get the values, and also for them to be able to start learning succession planning and stuff. No, it's really not. For example, the big example I use in the Bible was the story between Moses and Joshua. God said to Joshua point blank when Moses passed on. He said, "For as I was with Moses, I will be with you, but the strategy of Moses, I will not use it with you." Many of us are still deploying the strategy of Moses for the next generation, and yet you wonder why the bridge is not bridging. That's an English lesson. I think I come out here for me to say this, please, my millennials upward. Gen Zs are not your enemies. They are not. These guys, they have some certain level of strength that we don't have, and they can literally put some certain level of strength and tenacity, the ability for them to push beyond what you can think of. It's in their willpower. But we must be willing to understand that if we are going to bridge this generational divide, we must come up with ideologies that is easier for them to understand. Number two, we must be able to take them into rooms where we're having conversations so that we consider them in the policies that we are making. Number three, we must find a way of how to create a mentorship plan and a succession strategy whereby we don't need to die before they take over. That's why they don't understand histories. Because why? Check it. Most of the youth who take power is either their predecessors who is dead before they come in, and literally they have no knowledge of history. Succession plan and mentorship is where you teach them history. Then from there, you don't let them get locked in the history, because sometimes you want to teach them the history for them to get locked or to duplicate you who is teaching them. That's why you see, for example, on the church part, you will see the next generation pastors, for example, they are cutting their hair like their pastor. They are trying to preach like their pastor. That you can see a generation from who they are listening to, because they are talking like them, acting like them, dressing like them. We don't need that. If we literally want to have an African that works for tomorrow, we must be able to find a way of literally listening to these very particular people and bridging the divide from that very particular standpoint. And please, let's remove this dogma. They are not stubborn. They are innocent. They just need somebody who will understand them and work with them at that very particular level. And please, they are also not entitled. They are not. I leave it here. I remain your host, Jeffrey Politan Apostle. I'll see you next time.